Hi, it's Tony Robbins. We're here at Business Mastery in Australia. And rather than just send you a message from some corner backstage, I talked to the audience in advance and said, do you mind if I send out a message to people that tell them about Business Mastery coming in Las Vegas here in January 2011. It'll be the next time we're doing this in the United States. If you don't know what it is, I don't know how to describe it. Maybe some of the people here will describe it to you, but I'll tell you, it's no big surprise that we're in a really tough economy. It's the season called winter, but the people in this room have discovered that we're made for. I mean, no queuing on that, right? But it's true that the worst times can be the best times. If you look at the history of what's happened, the most successful companies in the Fortune 500, they started by entrepreneurs, more than half of them in winter, more than half of them in either recession or depression. I don't care if it was Disney in the Depression or Fortune Magazine in the Depression, or you look around and see something like Microsoft or Apple or CNN, all in recessions. You learn how to make it in this time, you can make it anywhere. And most people are freaking out right now. Most people are in a position where they're so worried about hanging on to what they got that they aren't extending their resources and take advantage of everybody else's fear. Right now, you can get marketing resources at a higher price or a lower price, ladies and gentlemen. What's your experience? Much lower price. Right now, you can get the best possible talent, but everybody's trying to hang on to what they got, and they're tightening, and there's only two things that happen in life. You either grow or you die, and business is no different. So Business Mastery is 5 days, we've been doing 4 here, of total immersion, where we're going to get under the hood and find out exactly what business you're in and what business you really are in. What is it? Where are the advantages that you're not seeing that you could take advantage in this place? And this isn't just some philosophy. This is working with 8 of the best business growth experts in the world. I happen to be one of them in this area who do not just turnarounds, but take businesses to the next level. Our clients are everybody from HomeX, who's a $1 billion home builder that we've increased their sales 6,000% in the responsiveness to their advertising, to chiropractors, doctors who've had a little practice that we help them double it in 6 months. And in this room, we'll have some testimonials afterwards. People just want to share spontaneously the results. But who here in this room has found a way that you absolutely are certain of, so people can see, to grow your business 30 to 100%, no question in your mind? Let me see your hands. Yeah, no bullshit. How many know you can grow at 100%? No bullshit, no exaggeration, no hyperbole right now. Let me hear from you. And this is not just like enthusiasm. This is the specific strategy that's different for this man and the woman next to him than this gentleman here. Because this business, we got businesses here from genetics to bra manufacturing, right? I want to be in that business for other reasons, but we'll talk about that another time. The point is, what we've done here is figure out how do we take control of our businesses? How do we take advantage of this area? What are the marketing advantages? What are the selling advantages in this environment? Because you can't sell the same way. You know, what are the things that you really do to have world-class marketing, to set yourself apart? What are the things you can do to optimize and maximize your business? Which means, how do you grow your business 30 to 100%, 30% minimum, 100% plus, no exaggeration, not spending any more money, taking the resources you've already got. How many of you buy that 100%, the plan you've got, is not based on spending a bunch more money at all. It's using the resources you've already got. Let's see, show hands here. If someone had told you that before this event, you would have thought it was total what? Okay, good. They're not been rehearsed for this in this area, but I think they know what we're talking about. The point of the matter is it's true. It works. And so for 33 years of my life, I've always been looking for those things that create breakthroughs. Those little things that once you know them, change the game completely. You're heading this direction, you make this little 10-degree shift, and it seems like nothing until you get out a week from now, a month from now, 6 from now, a year from now. It's a different destiny, a different profitability, a different world. That's what Business Mastery is. If you know about my Date with Destiny, it's like Date with Destiny for your business and for your life. And you're going to make changes in yourself. You also learn how to take control of the controls of your business, the costs of your business. I'm going to show you some ways these people haven't experienced yet. Tonight's the final session on how you're going to grow your profits by 50%. And do that in the next 90 days. Sounds like big promises. We deliver, and you'll get to hear some of the testimonials, and the people here have seen and heard from some of the people, both audio and video, who've just recently finished the program and grown their business 100%, increased their profits more than 50% in all kinds of industries. So the purpose of a video like this, I don't know who sent this to you. Maybe it came from a friend. Maybe it's some form of social media. I don't know how you got it, but this is my passion. I'd love to be a coach to you and show you what you can do. And I don't have all the answers, but we've got some damn good ones. And we've got some do you agree with me on that, by the way? I mean, you got some ones that'll get you so engaged, you'll have a blast with, and you can leave here wired in a different way for your business, not just psychologically, but with the plan, the strategies, the tactics, and the tools to do it. And it isn't just me. As I said, I'm bringing these top growth experts. You can look on the site and see all of them rather than trying to say all their names in this little video. But I'm also bringing some of my friends. We're doing Las Vegas, and Vegas is an interesting place. The man who rebuilt Las Vegas starting in the late 80s and changed it when nothing had been built for about a decade is a friend of mine named Steve Wynn, who created the Wynn Hotels. He's the guy that created the Mirage. He created the Bellagio. He basically introduced that industry, and he's one of the most successful business people in the world, multi-billionaire. And he actually came to Business Mastery with us last year and sat in and walked out of his mind out of the program. That was the test. And I said, I don't know if you want to go. This might not be around what you're going to do. He said, no, this is it. Brought his team together, started talking about strategies and tools that he could use. And this year, he's offered to come and share his expertise and his ideas. You're going to have a chance to learn from a multi-billionaire his strategy. And you're also going to, get an example of somebody in an industry that seems to be falling apart. How can you make money in an industry that's falling apart? And the newspaper business is one of those industries. So I have another friend named Arianna Huffington who built the Huffington Post, now probably the most influential online publication, surpassing the Washington Post, USA Today. And she's going to say, here's how I started from scratch and built this. So if you want to learn from the masters, if you want to get strategies on marketing, strategies on social media, strategies on cost control, strategies on how to recruit, sell, market, where else are you going to get that in 5 days of total immersion than here? I don't know too many places. Maybe there's some others. If they are, take advantage of them. But if this entices you, I look forward to seeing you there. And the last question I want to ask this group is, here's my offer to you. I tell everybody at the beginning of the program, my whole life, all of business is about add more value than anybody else could ever expect. And everybody here I know knows that. Everybody here is leaving with not only that spirit, but that plan. It's the only way you compete. I've been doing what I'm doing now for 33 years. I've had the privilege of doing it now with 4 million people from literally more than 100 countries, from the most challenged, the most successful people, the biggest businesses, the companies just getting started. And I live to create those breakthroughs. But I'm here because I found a way to always add that value. So our promise to you, if you decide to do this, is if you commit that time, which is big time, you don't have to do it with risk in your mind. You give zero risk because you can attend the first full day of it. At the end of that day, you don't believe that first day of the 5 days is worth at least $1 million in value to you personally, meaning additional income to your business in the coming years or an additional savings or some combination, purely your view. It's worth $1 million plus or not day one alone, then we'll refund your money. You get to take the day. We take back your workbook and so forth, but that's it. What's nice to see is, again, we've done this program and nobody asked for the money back because by day one they've got it. Everything else is the booby prize that goes way beyond it, and it stacks and it stacks and stacks. How many of you after the first day were out of your mind? Say aye. How many of you on day two were even more out of your mind? How many of today blew away, yesterday and today blew away the first 2 days? Say aye. So all just for the social proof of the audience, for the people at home watching, so you know it isn't bullshit. All of you here that you believe beyond a shadow of a doubt, and there are businesses that are small, medium, and large here. There's $250 million businesses, and there's some startups here, people just getting started. Armies of one and armies of several thousand employees. So it's diverse. How many of you believe beyond a shadow of a doubt you got $1 million of value or more? If so, stand up so we see it, and you know what? It's no BS, so we see it. How many of you got $2 million worth of value? $5 million worth of value. No bullshit. Don't exaggerate. I don't want exaggeration. $5 million worth of value. No exaggeration. $10 million of value for your business. 15. By the way, these people have calculated this, by the way, by going through specifics of the change of their business so you know if you're watching. 20 million worth of value. 25. Anybody bullshitting? 30. 50. 100. That's the type of thing that can happen in 4 or 5 days, yes, because when you get the tools that work, you can make the shifts that are possible. Every one of us knows in essence what to do, but there's one more thing that happens here. You make a change in your own psychology. You can learn all the tools in the world, but if you don't shift your psychology, your emotion, and get yourself to do it, you got nothing. Are you on the same page with us, ladies and gentlemen? So our invitation to you is, we'll see you in Las Vegas. Come learn from Steve Wynn, myself, a whole group of cool people. Have a blast. Revolutionize your business to make 2011 a new year, a new decade, and a new life. We'll see you then. Hello from Business Mastery.